Alright, let's test the mic. Hello, hello. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sounds good, I guess. Give me a minute to get set up. Alright, let's begin. I'm excited to finally play this game. Now, I have seen, I would say, at least a few hours of gameplay of this game when it first came out. And then I stopped watching because I wanted to play it for myself, and I was waiting to play Control and Alan Wake 1 again. I wanted to play those games and refresh my memory of the Alan Wake universe. So I did that. So I've played Alan Wake 1, I've played the Alan Wake DLC in Control. And now we begin with Alan Wake 2. Also, the idea of playing this now is, since we are playing it now, in a few months we'll have Control Resonant. So whatever happens here will stay fresh. And there's also an expansion that involves, which is connected to the Control universe. So that should be interesting. Normal.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
The audio is a bit loud. Still too loud. Better. This is the FBI detective, if I believe I'm right, from the first game, who was very intent on catching Alan Wake, but not intent on following the law. Also, my mouse sensitivity is way too high. Let me quickly set that up.
Where'd he gone?
There was a man and a woman. Ooh, that's one spooky tree. Jump scare. Uh-oh.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
What the fuck?
Do we need to disable the Epic Game Store achievements? I am not sure how to disable those. Let me check. So you need to enable Do Not Disturb. Okay. Thought that was enabled already. Where? Yeah, Do Not Disturb is on. How do I do that? Shift F3. Okay, so we have to delete one file. Give me give me a minute. That doesn't seem to work. That's super annoying. It should be fixed now. Music is still a little bit loud.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
A bit odd telling your kid about an active investigation which involves murders.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I love the coffee scenes.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead.
So, since we recently played Alan Wake 1, right off the bat, something is off. Because Casey is not supposed to be a real person. Right? Casey is the fictional detective in the books that Alan Wake writes in Alan Wake 1. But over here we are seeing Casey as a real life FBI detective.
Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
By the way, Casey is played by Sam Lake, if you all didn't know. That's the creator of the game. Creator,
Here we
writer,
are. Cauldron Lake.
director.
time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation. Get to the crime scene, find the deputies.
Memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Did the car just move? Bright
I should
Falls
take a look at
Sheriff.
that map.
I wonder what FPS I'm getting. Not sure actually. Oh yeah, gears and items. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slots. Okay. Pistol, sighted issue, FBI sidearm. Looks like a Glock. Semi-automatic with low recoil and moderate stopping power. That's handgun ammo. Standard issue FBI flashlight. A charm bracelet. Has hooks to it. Oh, that's how you attach the charms. Increases maximum health. Okay. I'm not sure how much FPS I'm getting, but it feels like around 60 FPS. Ah, stupid notifications are still coming. Dude, I need to disable them somehow. So that's the map. That's the lake shore. Crow's Foothills, Witch's Ladle, Streamside, Witchfinder Station, Bonnie Legged Path, Rental Cabins, Witch's Hut, General Store. Okay, P brings us to the player. Control is goals. Get to the crime scene. Find the deputies. I guess this is the crime scene, maybe? Not sure. He's still drinking coffee.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
How do I disable the notifications? Because I tried and the fix didn't work. Let me see. That's a better fix. Open the Epic Launcher, look to the top right corner of the screen. Click on the icon with the double silhouette. Huh? Which icon are they talking about? Dude, Epic's game store is still such a mess. That didn't work. Hold on. Okay, I think I finally figured it out. For some weird reason, Epic Games launchers files, they have multiple copies of the overlay in different folders. So what you're supposed to do is whenever you launch a game, you're supposed to go to Task Manager, find the current location of those files, then rename those files or delete those files every time. At least that's what I understood from that. Because when I did it correctly the first time, it did not disable the files. Anyway, those should be gone now.
Here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
And then
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Meet Deputy
Before we get to
Thornton at the
crime
general
scene,
store.
There's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Okay.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Let's take a look around. Can't leave that. That's Sam Lake right there. That's her daughter Logan, I guess. Lighting in this game is really impressive. Okay, let's review.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. You can use WSD to move around. Okay. I see. The game didn't explain this cabinet at all. So let's see. The previous murders, okay. 3 victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. That's when Alan Wake 1 came out, if I remember correctly. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Buried in a shallow grave. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Okay. Found just 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies but not the cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on the wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest. Heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay. 2018 victim. Was that when Control came out? I think that's when the Control came out. 2017, 2018, something like that. Can we arrange these now? I guess we were just supposed to look at them.
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Do I have RTSs installed, I wonder? It's not able to draw the FPS. Anyway, if it's not working, it's not working. What can we do? I'll figure out a fix
Hey,
later.
Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital, not the country hospital, As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement. Leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction." Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off, and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservation space on the state of the cabin." The representative went on to further remind future potential guests of the wonderful amenities. What's that? Does a hike a day keep depression away? Vitamin D, hiking, blah blah blah. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Heartfelt reunion with Mrs. Amanda Smith and her beloved dog Coffee Bean. Okay. So they found the missing dog alive. My guess is the dog. How long was the dog missing? 3 days. Okay. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Mega baking star. Online baking competition. Interesting. So running the game with DLAA for now, but I might have to switch to DLSS if the game keeps on being framey. Like, this doesn't feel like 60 FPS to me. And there's no way to check. Because
Stairs are
Epic's...
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
The game is heavily GPU limited. You can see the GPU being utilized fully, while the CPU not so much. I should also switch to a simpler display. This is too distracting. Perfect. Just the FPS. Why won't she? You have to press E. Mirror Peak, I remember this from the first game. What does it say? The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. I see. I don't know why in the first game I thought there were two peaks right next to each other. Wait, this game is full running with full path tracing right now, which is why it's extra heavy. Hey Venom, hello, hello. Came to drop a like. Thank you, thank you. I will take all the likes I can get. So that's the path to the cabins. Interesting tree. It's like almost like an arch.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
That's a beanie? Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the ones the witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. So it's like a waterfall.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
So what's
Casey
the...
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Ah, that's how they explain that.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Okay. My dad used to say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Manuscript fragments. It's funny, we can explore the area and get the manuscript fragments before we even... Ooh, interesting. Increase the magazine size by 50%. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Ooh, that also sounds very good. We are finally playing Alan Wake 2. These beanies brought me to this. Let's go back.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Can't read that sign, it's
Damn.
gone.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No, sure not, Captain. Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
We're at the general store now.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Yeah, I hate that too. You missed it, but for like the last 15-20 minutes, I was trying to figure out how to disable the achievement pop-ups. They make a super loud sound and they're very obnoxious. But they should be disabled now. This is part of the reason why I did not play this game on launch. First of all, I had not played Control and Alan Wake 1. So I needed to fix that. Now I have played both of those. And I did not want to buy this game on Epic. But last winter in December, there was a very good sale on this. So I'm like, okay, I don't think this game is coming out on Steam anytime soon. Might as well buy and play this game before Control Resonant comes out in 2026. Which is what we are doing.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
So this guy is the bad,
Step
corrupt
one.
FBI
Examine
agent
the corpse.
from Alan Wake 1 who was trying to kill Alan Wake for no good reason. Okay, let's examine the body.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. Okay. C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with this and placed on the caseboard. Okay. Cauldron Lake murder scene.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we are here to investigate. So they were already here to investigate the previous murders. I see. Which we saw earlier. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation, which is to the right. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question, consistent with previous murders. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. Okay. You are now free to examine the case board. Okay. There are more cases that I can put up, right? These are the previous murders. This is the one that had just happened. No, this is the one that we came to investigate. But these two are also linked to this one in somehow. And then another body showed up, which we know is from that detective. I forget his name. And we found this lunchbox.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Lunchbox near the waterfall vista at Cauldron Lake. This is a very cool way to show that you're deducing things and you're investigating. Yeah, who left these lunchboxes? So this means we're gonna find more lunchboxes. Okay, let's find more clues.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Three more photographs. I mean, clues.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and have unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, and new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Pretty cool. You can check the updated goals by pressing this. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Okay. So, matches previous cases, but interrupted. We saw they were interrupted by those 2 hikers. May find some new leads this time. Major chest trauma. Heart was removed but then left. Straps were removed and strapped but then left. Victim, the killers, we don't know.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay. Hey, retrace reflections, let's go.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, yeah, Nightingale was the annoying FBI detective who was trying to kill us constantly. By us, I mean Alan Wake in the first game. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been? Because he was trapped by the darkness. Multiple sets of footprints, lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Okay.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
Also, he was killed here. We saw that in the scene.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
What's
I'll be
over
back in
here?
a second.
Roger.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
We'll have to find a key for that. Ah, so this is that locked door, I see. Nice map.
But you can trust me. I'm doing some deep research on that.
Is that? Yeah, that's the Federal Bureau of Control premises right there. Connected to the game, control game now.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
So, Agent Estevez was supposed to be in charge of the station. I guess we'll meet Estevez in the DLC for this game.
A creepy twig sculpture?
More triangles.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I find these taxidermy deer things very creepy. I've seen a few in the IRL and they're very creepy. There's a puzzle here for sure. A sleeping bag. Let this be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkhole that leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and something more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing waterline, engineer structure, strange machines. Okay. That symbol is there, right? Two triangles. Two triangles there. Two there, two there. Notice all of them are intersecting except for the ones there. These are not intersecting. Otherwise, all of the triangles are intersecting. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, and some of them are repeating.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
We can't interact with these yet. But these two, this one is also not connected. As in, these are not intersecting. These are not intersecting. But all the other triangles are intersecting. Interesting. Can't interact with that though. Let's go out. And these are intersecting. An axe.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow these steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Ah, now I get it. Wash your hands at the sink. So, okay. And take the chicken out of the fridge. So that's a slanted angle. That's at a vertical angle. Hold on, I'm doing something wrong. Wash hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Okay, so left to right slant. Take chicken out of the fridge. Then take a nap. What's the nap symbol? I see. Aha. That's a healing item, I think. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. I guess the cult left this here. How do you check your inventory? Control, okay. Adhesive bandage restores a good amount of health. Okay. Let's move it to the quick slot 1. Let's move it to the quick slot 4.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
More clues?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Let's arrange these first. For later. Heavy blood splatter on table.
Robert
That fits.
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. This profiling thing is so weird and mystical. Like it breaks from reality. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Sure, she can. Missing person ritual murder, okay.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
I mean, and how did she learn that? So this is where the game becomes weird. Would any detective like instantly know that the person came from the lake without clues? And 13 years he was missing in the lake?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Interesting. The click thing is the clicker from the first. There's a reference to the clicker, I believe, from the first game. What's that?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Ah, she put salt in his sugar container? Or sugar in his salt container, something like that. More stuff here.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
Happy birthday, Logan. Nice.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
So that's Logan.
11 remaining.
This is so creepy. It said 11. Listen.
11 remaining.
So you need to find all the deers in the game.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Saga. For what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. That's a very weird line in the first paragraph. For what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. I mean, yeah, isn't that true for every... Or is her mom saying that tell Logan about the murders and investigations? That's breaking protocol. Ah, so that's how you exit, I see. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake. So she's basing it on her feelings, but she's not sure. Find evidence. Sure.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Have we explored this? It's like a laundromat for the cabin, people who use the cabin rentals. Monday, 3rd September. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the areas were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. What's the fielder? Then the next day, nothing to report, some animals regular. Then on 5th September, hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots, not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. These might be you and I. This might be the diary of that guy, the FBC agent here. Super creepy general store. We collected some chips, gambling chips.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
That doesn't count as a deer collectible, right? Did you get lost, Anderson?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
It's locked for now. Maybe we come back here later. We most likely come back here later. Where is Casey? I wish Casey was marked on the map too. Not sure if I'm going in the right direction. I'm not. I'm backtracking in the wrong direction. She runs very slow, by the way. Such a creepy lake. Look at the water, it's like black. What area is this? Hold on, what's that? Batteries? Yeah, battery pack. We can put that on 3, 2. Let's put it on 3. That goes to the witch's hut. Where is Casey? Check the lake shore. Maybe he's here. This. He's this way. I remember now. See? He could have just stood here at the intersection.
Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
He loves repeating that line. What is this area? Okay, the folk before Witch's Ladle. And there's that creepy tree right there. That tree is called the Witch's Ladle, I think.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Look, the same lady who was in Alan Wake 1 with the missing heart.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. You think Ubisoft should sell one of their IPs so that they will get some games? Yeah, I don't know what Ubisoft is gonna do. We don't know. I have stopped caring about Ubisoft since a couple of years ago. The only Ubisoft game that I bought in the last decade, I think, is Crew Motorfest. That's it. And that too because that game has a really good open world that you can have fun in. What's
Tracks.
that?
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
This part is also a bit non-intuitive. The game wanted me to hit escape to go back out of the investigation menu instead of picking up the paper. Because picking up the paper was part of the cutscene. That's a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know what Ubisoft is gonna do and what their partners who have invested in them are gonna do. We shall see, I guess.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
What a creepy tree. Yeah, let's investigate this. Trail has gone cold. Footprints emerging from under the rock. He walked through a boulder, doesn't make sense.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Okay. What are these things? More manuscript pages?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here.
There's no point in hearing this. We just heard this. And what else? What's that? Profiling. More profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
So creepy.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
What's that?
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Can't upgrade stealth because we need to find more of these. Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do... what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already...
What's this cabin? Witch's hut. Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Hey, you made it back.
I used to love
Good.
geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Look at the movement.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
They're very nonchalant about this whole scenario, despite the grisly nature of the murders. Oh, this is the FBC station, right?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Yeah, that's the FBC logo, property of the FBC. And stuff here. More
A lunchbox again.
fragments.
Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Can't be her daughter, right? Because she's not here. She's somewhere like else. Can't open this. Looks like a monitoring station with all these antennas and radars. I mean, they're all antennas, they're not radars. Different kinds of antennas. Don't like why this automatic exposure thing that's happening. That's really annoying. Look, the flashlight is barely visible. They've done this intentionally, but it's weird.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
That makes sense. That's the parking lot if we go straight, but what if we go right? Aha.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over, with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I have noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned, I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Dude, bird watchers are so brave or so stupid. Alone in the forest, all alone, when creepy sounds are happening. Bit of both, I guess. Stupid and brave. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous wine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off of it. This is why trees are better than people. A bit of a loner. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I am more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. But they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Why do you keep coming back then? People are so weird. Something else is here, right? To the right. Can I even get to it? Like this bit. How do you get to this? I don't think you can get to it. Back at the parking lot.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your
He's-
time.
He's still here.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the
blossoming tiger lilies in spring.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
Okay. Oh yeah, space is not jump.
Anderson.
It's dodge.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Hey, the iconic town of Bright
Need to
Falls.
swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Now we
The
explore.
diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
The historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. Constructed as part of one of the early settlements. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory. This is the lodge that was part of Dr. Emil Hartman's clinic, right?
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
A Bright Falls map. Nice, nice, nice. Valhalla Nursing Home. Elderwood Palace Lodge. That's the diner we are supposed to go to. Sheriff Station.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family.
Hey, that's Pat Main. He was in the first game as a radio host.
Eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town. And
Ray Trace Shadows.
you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Will that be relevant later?
Swans. No. Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Okay, let's go. I hope that doesn't give us the copyright thing. Damn it. Let me turn music off for a few seconds. That doesn't do anything. Great. Cauldron Lake look into the news and rumors focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from NYC cult. So there's a cult in New York as well. Similarities, commonalities, part of series. Find out the name of good coffee from diner. Is this Alex Casey's room? Oh yeah, this is Alex Casey's room. Look at the number of coffee mugs. He's a big coffee addict. And he has not made his bed, which is a very guy thing to do. So the other thing in the other room was Saga's room. See, this one is also an FBI room. You can tell from the mug, but this is very neat, organized. Okay. I could be wrong about that. Please do not disturb. Do not disturb. What's here? Locked?
It won't open.
Yeah, I can tell that. Whose room is this? Someone is right here. Oh, it's a pool room. Why is he smiling? Is he one of the developers? He's just sitting there and smiling in the dark. All by himself. That's the entire pier. One more guest there chilling.
It's not opening.
We explored all the thing over there. These bear sculptures were in the first game as well. Dining room. We didn't see any deers, right? Big deers. Hold on. That's the kitchen. That's private. Unlikely there's going to be a big deer taxidermy head in a room. That's the dining area. Why is he dancing all alone? Suspicious. Are you high, sir? Are you drunk? Maybe he's practicing for a festival or something. Casey's welcoming me back when I am not even close to him. Another fellow.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'll be back in a
Private.
second.
Roger.
Ooh, this is their case office. And it's modeled after her mind. Her mind place is modeled after this case office.
Rest easy, buddy.
Collected one more. Now if we go inside the mind place, it should update the deers. Look.
10 remaining.
Yeah, it was 11 remaining earlier. See, this is the mind place. And this is the case office. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, the lighting is so nice. The path trace lighting. The way it's filling the room by bouncing. That's another map. Wonder why it's black and white. To understand the topography better, I guess. That's the color map.
I can't get through this.
Okay, we've explored everything. Let's go out. Nothing there. Let's check this side out. What's happening here?
Hey, how's it going?
Someone is using a blender? No. Someone is chopping something up. Right? Can't go that way. That's why it's like dark. FPS is not bad with DLSS quality. Billy's Boatyard.
I need something to cut this.
So we need some kind of bolt cutters, chain cutters. Okay. I think there might be some loot behind here. As in items or collectibles. Trying to get cell phone reception, I see. Who's this guy? Just fishing? You can just enter the water like this? Interesting.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Hey there.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
They're promoting the coffee.
Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in, coffee.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Get it now.
So two gates that we can cut open. Interesting.
Not to too.
That's not marked on the map though.
We'll be the belle of all of this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float to share. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
Putting up
I think I
DFS
saw
signs.
something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hey, how's it going?
What's happening here?
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds? Zilch, but someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping. They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
Damn kids.
Merceda won't roll over on the issues.
So a mayoral election is happening? Can't interact.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did? How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
Where does that lead? Oh, that leads all the way to here. Okay. That's the sheriff's station. Can't do that without going to the diner first. Okay. Garbage truck. Bank of Bright Falls. Cat.
Clean if not I. Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Why did she move so slow? Seriously.
Setter is better.
Nice puns. Can't go here.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
The Founders Park was relocated here as our small town keeps growing. We are sure you'll find this placement for the park every bit as wonderful and relaxing as the previous one. Welcome to the new and improved Founders Park. What happened to the previous one? I wonder.
Tweet, tweet, my sweet. Heard any good news lately? Now why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
Well, I'm sorry.
The passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives are fleeting,
And they end in the end. They end.
Okay, weird. What's that? That same double tree symbol again. Double triangle symbol again, not double tree.
There's
Another
another
lunchbox. You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. More manuscript pages, that's good. That's why you explore. Instead of rushing to the objective.
So, how have you been? I hear things are looking up for you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's correct. My efforts are being rewarded in abundance.
How lovely. I'm proud of you.
As am I of you.
Very cult-like sounding conversation.
Hey there.
I need to head back.
Okay, can't go any further. This area looks very, very beautiful.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Path raced. Wait, wasn't this the diner? No, that's the lodge. That's the diner.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Ugh. Change of topic, please.
Good to see you.
What is she looking for? She lost something? We've been there.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
So the original sheriff in the first game was Sarah Breaker. And this is a Tim Breaker, probably her younger brother.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
This actor played the lead protagonist in Quantum Break. And he's also played Iceman in X-Men. I don't remember the actor's name.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
He's also Lamplighter in The Boys, if I remember correctly. The Boys TV show. Oh, look at this diner.
I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. I'll take your mind off things.
Let's look at the other guests first. This is where we met the Andersons in the first game. They were sitting here. And can we still play the Coconut song? Coconut. Wait, listen. The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I am as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. So someone kept playing Coconut. It was the Anderson brothers. So if I remember correctly, we met the witch for the first time here.
You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Ah, a hidden deer.
I feel bad for these guys.
Very, very creepy. So Alan met the witch here on the left corner for the first time. Nothing there.
I need something to force this open.
So there is something in the bathroom here, maybe? But that's the men's bathroom. That's locked. Employees only. She was standing right here. It's odd they've locked the women's bathroom but not the men's bathroom.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
So we need something to pry that open, okay? The lighting is so good in this game. Look at the way the lighting is bouncing off the tables and how it's coloring the reflections. Incredible lighting. Why is this not brighter though? Sign feels weird. These are bright enough. No staff.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some
Hey,
details.
Alan Wake mentioned.
Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
I need to mind palace them because they seem to be hiding stuff. What's that?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Ah, nice, nice, nice. The bookers described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guys with knives.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
She's getting excited about weird things. Ah, we can listen to this song. Okay. Don't want to do that right now. No, the cases first. Because there was these left. Cult
These
stashes.
stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
So you can find them at Cauldron Lake or Bright Falls area. Okay. Stash found near a Cauldron Lake mobile home.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Ooh, lots of clues to place down. What kind of cult? Cult goal? Who's involved? If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Who's involved? Hold on. Cult goal? What type of cult? Cult symbols. The graffiti is in plain sight. Does it have a deeper significance? What's the purpose? Marking territory, a warning, feels derivative. Like something out of a horror movie. Because Alan Wake wrote this. This is a lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here? Okay. The goal is to interview the witnesses. So you're done with the caseboard for now. New stuff here.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
That's why she shushed him. It was a really interesting way of blending their faces.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
They should be admonished for cutting the fence or fined maybe.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. I like how we progress with the story. We keep finding more and more clues about Saga's life. That's nice. Oh yeah, I don't have enough of those.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
That's Rose. Let's go.
Even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
They changed the actress? Hello Viveks, welcome. Did I watch Invincible? I have not seen the latest season, no. I've seen the first 2 seasons. I believe there is a season 3 as well now, right? And the first season was amazing. Second season was very good, but not amazing. Third season I've not seen yet. Very good show.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
They changed the actress for Rose from the first game, I think.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Interesting. Another clue? That necklace? No, cult symbols. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle, a badge of pride. Graffiti is in plain sight. Okay. Go to the sheriff's station.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Okay. That's why there are so many masks around.
See you around.
Let's go. There are no deer things here, right? There was one in the closet. Okay, we got that.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
So that's the way to the morgue.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
Hey, let's go.
You only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
This is the thermos we used to collect in the first game. I love these commercials. They're so much fun. Look at their computers. They're
The
ancient.
investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Okay. Why is there a room here? Old PCs. Document storage. There should be a map of this building, right? Somewhere. No? I mean, a map of this particular room. Where could it be? Oh, he's here. He's also ray traced, look. Path traced. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What Artis Grace you are. Something else is written down there. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. They're fighting on this piece of paper. That is funny.
No speeding happening here, I see. Sir, some patience, please.
The holding cells were always an interesting time. Okay, they locked up an innocent man. Who's that?
I swear I didn't do anything.
Almost looks like Alan, right?
You're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Why is he... I don't know who that is. Can we speak with him? We can't. Can't exit. It's funny to me that right next to the prison there is an exit door that leads out of the building. That's hilarious.
It's not opening.
That's Thornton or Mulligan? That's Thornton. Mulligan is the other guy. I am surprised that there is no map here. For the police station, I mean. Oh, there is a map here. Hey, let's go. That's the map. There's a container that we missed. Huh? This was sent at 5:36 p.m. on 12th September. This is the third time this week I come in for late shift and there is no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch, okay? Chet, so Hannah is saying this to Chet. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. What? Now Chet is writing to the team. I know Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Okay. Since my numerous friendly reminders. What are these displays? Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you have seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business, and remember to wash your coffee mugs. Community Outreach Barbecue. This annual event you'll have been eagerly awaiting is upon us. The Community Outreach Barbecue. No grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be drumroll please Deputy Thornton. Congratulations, looks like everyone getting retribution for that speed trap on the 12C at last, huh? A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note. Anyone who replies all to complain about the assignment will be okay. I see. So was that the container that we were supposed to look at? No, that's the container I was supposed to look at. Okay, sounds good. There's one more container on the map. Where is it? It's in that room. Okay.
I don't know about you folks, but I don't care for all these gruesome murders and whatnot right here in our wholesome little town. It's not what I signed up for.
This line of work is not for the faint of heart.
Faint of... Oh.
She called him a coward to his face. Okay, let's go continue the story.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Hold on, chat. Some chips, some chocolate bars. Look, the lighting changed.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Casey was being funny, but the sheriff didn't understand the joke. Another container. Wait, what did we get? More handgun ammo. My guess is there will be a map for the morgue as well. That needs a key. Wait, this is that map, okay. But why are the containers not marked on this map? I guess the containers are only marked when you encounter them. Aha. Is that a thermos? Surely not. There's just some floor cleaner stuff. The music is suddenly very creepy. 1 minute.
I can't get through this. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Aha. Empty? It is empty.
Must be locked from the other side.
That's, what's his name? He doesn't have a badge.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Hello, Indy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so far the game has been pretty good. Ah, I see. You can see the commercials that you find there.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Ritual writing. Also some writing on the heart.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
So his body was written with stuff even before the heart was removed. That's so weird.
Okay. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Uh-oh.
No, wait.
Did we see Mr. Door there? Who did we see?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Oh, he's alive. Oh no, the beautiful police officer. I think he killed her.
Could not see into bright light.
Uh-oh. Our gun is all the way over there.
I'll make you pay.
That glass distortion effect is so good.
No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Oh, that's not good.
My gun's out in the hall.
Are we supposed to stealth? This is not how the story goes. I mean, yeah, but I thought I could fight him with the torch or something. Let's skip.
Must be locked from the other side.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Uh-oh. Don't fear, this is how it works out sometimes. Angel does it again. My problem is, when he comes here, this table is gone. I have to get to the hall here. I think he kills her in the cutscene. She's still alive right now. But how do I... And this is the window where he looks at us. How do I get there without him... Let's try again.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall.
What? How did he grab me there? That makes no sense. This part is so awkward. But I know they want us to stealth. I know he can't see me in the light. But he just saw me in the light. Like, try to stay in the light to avoid being detected. I'm literally in the light, okay? And if he sees me while I'm standing in the light, I'll be so pissed.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall.
He just saw me in the
Gotta
light.
get back.
Get out of my house. A wave of terror.
Also, the aiming sensitivity is very high. Maybe it needs to be 6.2.
Vanished.
End of chapter.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
I guess we look around for clues first.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
How do I check my health? Hold on. Is that my health? That's my health, right? Let's consume something. How do you use the quick slot thing? Or is my health full? I am confused. Hold on, this game sometimes is very weird. Pressing E is not doing anything. Maybe we can't use it right now.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
See? She's dead.
I can't get through this.
Let's do this. Hold on.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch, get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Interesting. Cult symbols. That did work there. Nightingale was the only victim who became a monster. Where does that go? It's a bit clunky. Need to find 2 more clues about it. Figure out where Nightingale went. Any footsteps? Still sad that there's nothing in there.
Can't be opened on this side.
We shot him right here, right? And how was he spouting blood? How was he spewing blood when he was already dead? There's one police officer dead. Maybe I need to do the profiling thing. Hold on. No. What do I need to do? bit stuck, I guess. Figure out where Nightingale went. Ah, Nightingale attacked us. This happened.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
This part is a bit clunky, I'm not gonna lie. Profile someone. I mean, yes, but Nightingale?
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
But we already did that. I'm so confused. Ah, that's what I needed to do.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Track Nightingale at Cauldron Lake. Let's go.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
I do not trust these officers. They were a bit too trusting of us. Even if we are FBI agents.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing.
Even if we were FBI agents, any normal police officer would not let us immediately leave. After noticing that their superior is missing and there has been like multiple officers down in the room when no one else was there.
How could he do anything? He's dead.
I guess they're trying to explain that in the way that these two officers are very dumb.
That's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan? No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real. I knew that.
We do not have the bolt cutters yet.
fine pair.
We don't need to tell anyone here what happened.
My
Who's it?
client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
He's saying something, but the audio is
Do you
not
think
playing.
I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
What is this guy up to? He has not looked away from the window in all this time.
You can sit here and stew for a while.
Weird. Very weird.
It won't open.
Look at the lighting. It's so good. Let's go.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
That is a smart choice.
Yeah, Agent.
This is a very stupid thing in horror movies. Like when someone is in a very big problem or very bizarre problem, they often don't try to tell anyone until it's too late. So it's really smart that they're trying to do it like immediately in the beginning.
Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
On a smoke break. These coffee thermos guys are gone. What are they looking at? Just staring into nothingness.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate. Good to see you.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Hold on, guys.
I don't know if coming to this town was the best idea. Bright Falls, bright future. Yeah, right.
Let's go.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you...
So your question is, why the game's name is Alan Wake 2 when the main protagonist is his lady? I mean, she is one of the protagonists. This game has multiple protagonists. That's the first thing. Second thing is, remember at the end of Alan Wake 1, Alan Wake got trapped into the lake. He freed his wife, but instead he got trapped by the darkness in the lake. So how can we play as Alan Wake when we don't know what happened to him yet? That lady and her husband we met in the diner. They're from outside the town and they're trying to write a book, looking into the investigation and what happened to Alan Wake 13 years ago. So far we don't know. But some mysterious cult-based murders are happening, which is why these FBI agents are here. So you can clearly see the connection. There are so many connections between Alan Wake and what's happening right now. Even they don't know where Alan Wake is right now, if he's even alive. But clearly, come on, you guys have seen the trailer of this game. Alan Wake is definitely alive, but we don't know where. Yeah, so they are trying to investigate this murder, and that murder is what would lead us into finding Alan Wake and where he is.
Thought this case might be connected to him. His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Good point. He should have told that us, way earlier. But it's done for plot convenience. Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Where is that monitoring station again? It's there, okay.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
Hey, the guy from the commercial.
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do
Hello.
a damn thing.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
FBC, Federal Bureau of Control, which is the main department in the game Control.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
And that's the connection. Remedy and the developers at Remedy are mostly Finnish, from Finland. So they found a way to connect Finland to the US, and that's how they're weaving the story and some Finnish elements and some Finnish actors and characters into the story.
So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that.
My guess is he noticed the sweater and why it could be Finnish is because Nordic. Because I remember a double threaded layering technique that was invented in Nordic countries to keep the cold out. So instead of wearing two sweaters to keep the cold out, you just knit the sweater with two linings. So the white parts...
The sweater's just something to remember her by.
The white parts and the white stitches that you see in the sweater, they're actually holding the thread that's behind the red thread. Red thread is the main front part of the sweater. So all the white stitches, there's like white thread running behind the sweater. At least that's what I heard in a YouTube short.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
Kalevala Nights.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
So the technician doesn't believe that raccoons destroyed it. Okay. Let's look at the file. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts... Hold on. He's hooking him up because they're on an amusement park or something. Coffee World. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. And remember, investigations department is where we did the Alan Wake DLC inside the Federal Bureau of Control building a few days ago. Couple of days ago. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you are reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, chief technician. I see. We've already collected this, right? Yeah, we have. Oh, mirror peak looks pretty good. Ah, if you double tap, you turn immediately. Okay. Interesting.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Hold on, Casey. Follow Nightingale's trail. Look around the crime scene. Okay.
Where is Nightingale hiding? Where is the overlap? A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Okay, what are we supposed to do now? That's the murder site.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Okay. Look around the crime scene.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
That symbol is pointing to this direction. So go straight to the shore or something?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you... One more time, KC. Just in case.
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We got some new clues. Let's put them. No, cult symbol. Cult's use of imagery feels almost commercial, like branding. So whoever is running this cult understands branding and marketing. Okay. Follow Nightingale's trail. Oh boy, things are gonna get spooky now. Hey, hello Capex. Hello. How are you doing? We have finally arrived at Alan Wake 2. We're playing Alan Wake 2. Oh, it's almost fully dark now. Before we continue, I need to look something up online. Hold on. Yes, Alan Wake 2, finally. Not sure what my current health is. I don't think we are fully healed. Now we've healed. Let's just go that way. We've been here before to the hut, right? We have been here before. It took you 3 hours to make that short video, the recent one? Ah, I see. You have to grab the stuff from the original official video first, then reformat it, then add your own, record your own commentary, then make sure the commentary is playing at the right spots.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something.
Okay, that scared me.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
That really scared me.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Yup.
Witch's Ladle?
I also got jump scared. So where is Witch's Ladle? It's to our left. Okay. So do we go back? Yeah, it is this way. That's the Witch's Ladle, by the way. That big tree. Very creepy looking tree.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
You already knew Toyota GR-GT is gonna be the cover car? Nice, nice, nice. That car looks sick. Looks very good. Someone also said that if you look at the cover art for Forza Horizon 6, it's very white all around and a big red car in the middle. So it almost looks like the Japanese flag. Because the Japanese flag is all white all around and a big red circle in the middle.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut.
Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place.
Let's hear
She
this.
found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
The HUD is very similar to Forza Horizon 4 like. Yeah. But yeah, you were talking about evidence. You have to literally piece together evidence and clues to understand what's happening and to progress in the story. Nightingale's trail led to another page. Okay. So we have to go back to the witch's hut, which we were just at.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
So he went through the tree.
Doorway into the overlap. If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
When they turn like this light green bluish color when they're solved. Do we have to do profiling? No.
I need to find the witch's hut.
I mean, it's literally to the left. See, it's right there. The woods are making weird noises.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit. And mentioned a fuse.
Hey, the hut is not lit. That's cheating. Evidence thing you're talking about, the Forza Horizon 6 cover connected to Japan's flag? Ah, I see. Is there a fuse box right there?
This fuse is busted.
No, that's a broken fuse. Okay, what's that? That's a working fuse. Why are the woods making so many sounds? Friday, Midge told me that today her family is moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright effing Falls? Sunday, so I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday, I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. So they're talking about the lake house, which is another Federal Bureau of Control building. Or the soundtrack. Sounds like a plan.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Ooh, lunchbox. Only one. That sucks. As soon as we grab the fuse, it might trigger something.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Did I see someone inside? Where am I supposed to insert the fuse? Hold on. Where is the fuse box? Ah, it's right here. I didn't notice it. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Thermos! So the thermoses are not collectibles in this game, they're just for saving?
Another page.
Let's save
Making
first.
progress.
Who is our first save in the game? That's crazy. Some kind of piroshki? I don't know. Some pastry. You know some songs that need to be in Forza Horizon 6? Yeah. I wish more games did this. Okay, there are official songs in the game. But what if you want to listen to your favorite songs? So the game should tie up with Spotify or let you use your own music files that you can access inside the game. I know older games allowed that. I remember in GTA Vice City and in San Andreas that was allowed. You could use literally your own music songs on a particular radio station while you're in the game.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Interpret the page's meaning?
Witch's ladle.
Let's see.
Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Capex. Shorts can be of various varieties. They don't have to fit a theme that much. I can't install gun upgrades as of yet. Can't interact with it for some reason right now. Weird. Why?
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Oh, these two things will connect here.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Profiling will tell us. It will.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart.
That's so funny.
Where is it?
Okay, Capex. I'll see you later.
They played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
That's so goofy. She just said, I don't have enough information to find his heart. And immediately she said, oh no, I know where the heart is. It's there.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
No, where was the general store again? It's right there. But I think I'm going to stop here for tonight. We've been playing for almost 4 hours now. So I think this is a good point to stop because we are at a safe house. And I'll continue. Oh, wait, let me look at this first. Some ammo. Okay. Nothing else is here, right? Yeah. So I'll continue where we left off either tomorrow or on Monday. We shall see. If not tomorrow, then day after tomorrow, for sure. Most likely tomorrow. Let me save. Okay, game saved. So, yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you like the stream, make sure to leave a like on the YouTube stream. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to me on YouTube and on Twitch. We'll continue this tomorrow. Bye for now. GG's. Have a good day or good night wherever you are.